Mr. Clausy, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, Nikon. I'm on MySpace, dude. Like, everybody's doing it. Everybody has MySpace accounts now. If you're not on MySpace and you're still using those other platforms for social media, I mean, you're just way out of the loop. For example, there's so many cool things that are on there. We do have it linked with A.C.E High School now, so all of the student data is on there. And so, for example, like, here's some cool things that I'm reading. We have 1,000 female students registered for ACE next year. So that's 1,000 incoming female 9th grade students, all of whom seem to express an interest in fashion. So since Mr. Cooney has a double major in construction and in fashion technologies, we're thinking of having him offer a few classes and maybe even changing the name of the school to FACE. Also, it says here that on account of the fact that we have so many people coming in next year, we're going to need to do something to secure our school and kind of keep us separate from those that are across the street. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting up something on here to have a wall built between us and Frontier High School. But don't worry, Frontier will pay for it. Also, something that's on here that's pretty wild is the newest craze that's sweeping across A.C.E High School students and staff, and that is meditation. So I've seen it in classes. I've seen it during lunch. I've seen it with students who are just simply waiting for the Ventura bus to arrive. And it goes on to say that a recent study, however, suggests that meditation is also a huge waste of time. And so, for example, it continues to state that students could be spending time maybe reading or writing, or maybe even doing things like homework. Almost anything school-related that students are supposed to do during that day. And on here also, the last thing that I'm reading, which is quite interesting, is you might be aware that Mr. Cooney in the construction class is working on a volleyball court, a sand beach volleyball court, right here adjacent to our soccer field. However, instead of a volleyball court, what we're going to do is make that a huge yoga area. And so students can meditate at their own will. At any given point in time, they can get up out of their classes and go and sit over there and meditate for as long as they want. We're even thinking of maybe canceling Friday's flexible Friday schedule to just make it meditation for the whole day. And so there you have it, Nikon. Those are some of the things I'm seeing on MySpace. And live from California, this is Fake News.
Thanks, Mr. Clausy, for that intro. This is ACE News, number 27, not fake news. Today's Monday, January 30th. I'm your host, Nikon Razi. And to start things off, let's kind of kick it backwards to tips of the week. Hi, welcome to yet again another Tips of the Week. For this week, I'm going to hit on haters, trolls, and bullying and why you should let it go. So, I mean, we've all had experience with this. We've all had people, talk behind our backs and say things about us that we didn't really like. But what's important to keep in mind, and a great way to be positive from it, is that think about it this way. They're behind you for a reason. And they're talking behind your back for a reason because you're moving forward. You're moving past that. And just because you want to get to your goals and they're telling you, oh, that's impossible, it's not realistic, don't listen to them. Alright? Just because someone couldn't do it and now they're trying to tell you that you can't do it, that's their opinion, not yours. As much as I too want to say that I don't really care about what people think about me, well, it's hard. Most of us do. But I do believe that we can get to a point where we can not care so much and remember what's really important. Who should really be proud of themselves and have their own strength to believe in their own goals, and that's yourself. Okay? You shouldn't have to get that from other people. Because if you're relying on other people to feel good about yourself and positive about what you're going to get to and your goals, well, it's not going to work. That's why most of our New Year's resolutions don't last. So we got to be positive. We got to keep going, all right? Let's let that 2017 actually be a new you. That's how we do it. Now we're going to go over to some school news.
Thanks, Nikon. Now, in A.C.E news, we're going to be selling hot cocoa all week this week, and you can be wearing pajamas all week if you wanted to. You can also start buying your prom tickets if you wanted to. They're going to be $45, and prom is going to be taking place on April 15th.
I'm just going to get in between you two.
Oh, okay.
And, okay, for seniors, our grad night tickets are on sale for $85 right now. The senior coats are due ASAP. Senior portrait makeup day is February 3rd, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., and our baby pictures are due by February 1st.
Also, yearbooks are on sale, $27 until January 31st, and that's when they'll be up to $30. Make sure you get on that. Thanks, Nikan. Back to you.
Thanks so much for that school news, guys. Now let's talk about politics. So President Donald Trump has made some changes in his first week of being President of the United States of America. Some of these changes include this. The Trump administration tells the Environmental Protection Agency to cut climate change from their website sources. That was from NPR. Trump also calls a block on many Muslim immigrants and refugees from entering the country. This source was from Slate.com. President Trump has also signed 2 executive orders Wednesday related to immigration and border security. He's moving ahead with his plan to build a wall alongside the U.S. border with Mexico and to deport people who are in the country illegally. That too was from NPR. And getting out of the world of politics, let's get into the world of quotes, more specifically, quotes of the week. How does it sound? I don't want to say quotes of the week because I already have tips of the week, and I can't have 2 things of the week because that's just gonna. Let's just go to quotes with Tyler and Tyler.
Welcome to Quote of the Week with Tyler and Tyler. The first quote of the week is going to be, there are only 2 important days in your life. The day you're born and the day you figure out why. Mark Twain. If you would like to see more quotes of the week, we're probably going to be doing them once a week or once 2 weeks. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Back to you, Unicap! Thank you, Tyler and Tyler, for that quote by Mark Twain. However, guys, come on. We need a specific plan. We can't just say whenever. We obviously can't do of the week because I already have tips of the week. Figure that out later. Anyways, we're going to move on to some news with Mr. John Middleton. So let's go over to Mr. John Middleton right now. To you, Mr. John Middleton.
Hi, ACE Charter High School students. I have a question for you. Is the right to privacy a threat to our national security? In a post-9/11 world, at what point should we give up our individual rights, our Fourth Amendment rights, in order to protect the rights of the country as a whole? If you often wonder about this question, on February 20th, the Lions Club is going to have the student speaker competition, where you either argue in affirmation or in the negation on that topic. Up to $100,000 in student scholarships is up for grabs in this competition, and it's incredibly competitive. It's going to include students from Newbury Park High School, Thousand Oaks High School, and ACE, along with some other high schools in Camarillo that shall remain nameless. With that, I would very much like you to consider to participate. So if you're interested in rhetoric, if you're interested in debate, if you're interested in public speaking, this is an opportunity for you to really make a name for yourself and have an incredible experience at the same time. You have to prepare a speech between 5 and 10 minutes long on the topic, is privacy a threat to our national security? I will help you in this process. I have 2 incredible books that provide pros and cons on the topic, and it is available to any of you, freshmen through seniors. The only requirement is I need to know if you're interested by Tuesday, January the 31st. If you are interested, please come in and see me in classroom 4, and I will get you signed up. Thank you.
All right, let's go back to sports news, something we haven't done in quite a while, with none other than Vicente.
Super Bowl 51, people!
February 5th, it is happening. New England Patriots versus the Atlanta Falcons. Who will win? Plus, Tom Brady says he's hurt. But I don't believe it. Who will win? Let's see. Let's find out on the next sports news. Back to you, Nikon.
Thanks, Vicente, with that sports news. Now we're going to get into architecture. We're going to go to architecture with Elijah Sultan.
Right now for architecture class, we're doing a project in the construction dockyard. We're doing a container makerspace with 3 containers with sheet metal, welding, and machining, and some woodworking in the deck. And we're going to have that hopefully by next year.
Hey, Mrs. Nancy.
Hey, Nikon, what you doing?
So I need some help. I'm trying to ask Miss Ochoa for what I should do for my college. So far Moorpark
The Snapchat
hasn't.
is so cool. Look at, oh, I love the doggy filter. That's really
Nancy?
neat. This is really neat. I love the doggy filter. Oh gosh. Oh man.
Miss Nancy,
Oh man.
could I get some help,
Darn it.
please?
The doggy filter.
Hey, Nancy.
Oh yeah.
I asked you to make that call about an hour ago. Did we get that done?
No, sorry. I'll get it done in a minute.
Well,
Sorry,
all right, let's go. You're on your
okay.
phone. Let's go.
Hey.
Come on.
So this is what happens when you're on your phone. It's rude. It's disrespectful. Nothing on your phone is more important than what's going on in your classroom. I get a stack of phones every day of people having their phones taken away. So don't use your phone in class, okay?
In addition to that, I just wanted to add, we do have this flexible Friday schedule where you can come in and you can do what you want during your classes. And as I walk around on Fridays, what I see are kids playing games on their phones. Kids on Facebook, kids on Twitter, kids on Instagram. You're not making the best use of your time on these Fridays. So the fate of Flexible Friday resides on the hands of the kids that go here, because if I keep walking around and I see kids just hanging out instead of taking advantage of the fact that we've given you this time to get caught up or to work with others, instead we're going to take it away and go right back to classes. So know time and place, when and how to use those phones appropriately. Thank you.
Alright, and this was A.C.E. News. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Nikon Brazi. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Now let's go on to our bloopers. AKA, look, this is a blooper, but one thing that I really want to put out here is that whether you're a Trump supporter or a non-Trump supporter, you can't be hating on each other. Okay, Trump is our president, and that's fine. Now when it comes to facts, you have to be factual. Oh, it's recording now? It's recording now! Makes me nervous. Just smile
What smile? Do you want me to stop smiling?
No, just smile and then maybe I'll get my confidence raised.
Okay.
This might sound crazy, but I like to think that I don't take baths in a sink. Hey, I might look at you and just wink.
Is that funny?
It is Super Bowl 51, people! Yeah, January.
Shino.
Colpagel, I expect you to sign up.
Back to you, Nikon.
Back to you, Nikon.
Quotes of the week. 2 weeks, 1 week.
What are we doing this?
Hold on.
Like that.
Welcome to Quotes of the Week with Tyler and Tyler. Alright, whatever.
Ever? Come on, guys, make it specific. End that video.